Okay, so first day, first app. This app is going to be something that is simple but useful. It's going to be a prompt refiner. So it's going to take in a prompt or a piece of text and it's going to change it or refine it into a prompt that is based on a framework. So like a CoStar framework or the RTF framework or so on. I have a prompt prepared as well. So let's get started. So what I have here is a prompt that I refined with ChatGPT actually with Gemini. This was with Gemini this time. And as you can see, it's a detailed prompt on everything I need. So this type of prompt is called PRD, and it starts like this. So you can see it says the design system, features, it talks about monetization, the AI logic, it talks about everything. It's like a documentation type of prompt. And this helps with tools like Lovable or AI app builders because it refines everything. It just tells it what it does. So let's copy this prompt and I will go here and then let's go through it quickly. So I want to build an app called Prompt Polish. And the design is analyze the attached image. So I also created an image with Gemini for some grass morphism style. And it created this nice image. So we're going to use that as reference. Now, I like to do that because, it just gives me a base for my design. Actually, since we're doing this journey, we might test out different ways to do this. But for now, we're going to use an image as a reference. So first thing is analyze the attached image, mimic the color palette, border radius, and all that. The style is glass morphism. Glass cards, input, output, control buttons, and all that. Typography is enter. Yeah, I like this font. Layout is centered container. Input on the top, controls in the middle. Something very basic. And then core features. Well, again, I listed this with Gemini. We got the header, we got the input, then we got the controls, which are 5 glass cards acting as buttons. So the first one is the blueprint, which is the PRD framework, and then CoStar, which is for complex tasks, and then chain of thought, which is for logic and math and all these prompts that needs a chain of thought, and then RTF, and then the minimalist. So these are also explained here. So the blueprint, which is the PRD, it's a product requirements documentation. It's like project goal, user flows, key features, tech stack, and safety rules, something like what we have here. And then CoStar is context, objective, style, tone, audience response. That's what CoStar stands for. And then chain of thought, of course, step-by-step format. And then RTF, which is role task format. And then minimalist, which is just condensed idea into one high impact sentence optimized for LLMs. Now this is for like quick prompting. The UI state, show a spinning loader on the button during the generation. Okay, well, let's leave that there. I don't want to keep perfecting this prompt because we want to just get this app running and then we want Lovable to do the things. So we're going to be asking Lovable to do more. Next is monetization in user state. So this is going to be using AI. So I want to make some limitations there. So I want to allow 3 free generations. We're going to track in local count and local storage or IP address. We're going to make sure it's secure to avoid abuse. We're going to see how Lovable is going to do that. And then for logged in users, they can buy more credits. And this is going to be in their Supabase database. And now Supabase is integrated directly in what is called Lovable Cloud. So Lovable Cloud is going to be handling that. Actually, there is no need to mention this altogether because this is going to be handled by Lovable itself. So the payment, if the user used more than 3 free attempts, so model run out of credits, top up to keep building, and then let them purchase new credits and create an account. Stripe integration, as well as Stripe is now built in within Lovable. Well, you can integrate it. So you can, if you go here to integration, manage integration, you can integrate Stripe and Supabase, Shopify, and other. So I'm using Lovable Cloud and Lovable AI, which is the one that's going to be powering this. That's why you're going to be buying more credits to buy more Lovable AI credits, and yeah, so you don't use all my credits if you're gonna use this. And yeah, so $5 for 50 credits. Upon successful payment, increment user credit balance, blah blah blah. Safety and limits. We need to prevent refine every 10 seconds, and then input limit, we're gonna max it at 500 characters for the input box. Now this is very detailed. It should create a very good app from the first prompt. So is it gonna do that? I don't know, but let's see. All right, now in Lovable we have now these themes, which is nice. I think it's very nice. Maybe we use one of them. Let's use this glacier theme since it's similar to what we have in the image. So we're gonna do that, and then attach. We already attached an image. Take screenshot integration. We already saw that. And now we can either start with chatting, so we can plan basically, or we can just prompt it. So since this is the first day, I'm just gonna go and prompt. Now it's gonna take a bit of time depending on how complex it's gonna take this task. In the meantime, we can see some slides here. So this is about Lovable Cloud. You can now edit visually, which is very nice. I've been trying that, it's super nice. Revert and edit messages. Okay, what is that? So revert to any action, any point in, okay, that's nice. So you can always revert. Now, if you can hear that tone, I really like it. It's a Lovable tone, so you know something's ready and you need to check your Lovable page. So now it's asking me to enable cloud, so it's gonna enable built-in backend, the LLMs to my app, and then free to start and pay as you scale. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So let's allow it and let's wait. Okay, we're getting something here. By the way, I enabled AI. Now you can see the AI features that Lovable offers. So this is Lovable AI. Now it uses some models that are these models. These are supported models. By default, I think it uses Gemini 2.5, but you can set it up to use the models that you want. Now they give you a free credits for testing out, but then you gotta pay per usage. So this is Lovable AI. It's a new feature. It's really nice. It's really useful. You don't have to set up your own API key from ChatGPT or whatever, and you can just use Lovable AI and it will handle all that for you. So that's enabled. Now I can see the app is getting together. It looks very basic, very simple. Okay, so I think now it's finished. Saving changes. Connect to the Lovable Cloud. All right, so this app is finished. Now Lovable Cloud is here, and you can see we have this like a database. You can see we have this dashboard where we can see details about our app, the AI usage. So here I can see the AI usage and how much it's being used. Here we can add the secret keys. So we have Lovable API key. This is by default. Well, we enabled it in the beginning, as we saw. And you can see you have storage. This is kind of like a CMS, which is really useful nowadays. Actually, I think that's database. That's like the CMS. Storage is where content will appear when users upload files. Well, it's getting better. Like, there are a lot of things. Every time I log in, I see something else. Like last 2 weeks ago, some of these weren't there, but now it's there. We can go to the code panel. We can see the code. It's all here. Very nice. Analytics. This is when it's live. We can see the analytics. This is all built in with Lovable, which is great. I mean, these features are all like paid in other tools. If you go to other tools, you pay for each one of these features. But anyways, let's go back to our app and let's try it out. So now I have 3 credits out of 3 and I want to try something. So I want to build an app that helps me script my YouTube videos. All right. So we're going to choose the framework. Let's choose the Blueprint framework. All right. So now it's going to generate and we're loading. I like this background that keeps, animating in and out. this gradient background. We didn't ask for that, but anyways, it's there. Okay, so now we have the polished prompt. Okay, so this is a fantastic idea with a lot of potential. I think this is just a reply. Now, this is the PRD framework, project goal to create an intuitive AI-powered web application that assists YouTube creators in generating, refining, and organizing video scripts. Wow, this is like detailed. User flow, here's a step-by-step description of how a user would interact with the YouTube video script assistant. User onboarding login, user visits the web application, presents login sign up, user logs in to create. Okay, this is basic dashboard. Create, user sees a list of existing scripts, projects, if any, and an option to create new script. User clicks create new script, presents a model form, new project details, project title, target audience, video topic, desired video length, tone of voice. User fill in details and click generate draft, then draft script and generation AI process, input details and generates a draft script structure, intro, hook, problem, statement, solution. Nice. For each section, it generates sample text based on the provided topic, displays the draft script in the editable interface. Script and editing refinement. User reviews the draft, user directly edits, user selects a specific section, user select an alternative, and so on and so on. This is very detailed. So you can speaker notes, script review and export, project management from dashboard, and then key features. We have some features: AI-powered script generator, intelligent script refinement. So this is there. And yeah, this is very, very detailed. It's a long prompt, actually. It's very long. But let's try it. Let's try again. So I want an app that helped me. And let's try this time to do the RTF. Now I'm wasting my credits. So you can see I have now 1 out of 3 credits left. This was quick, I think. Yes, it was very quick. All right, so the role, YouTube scripting assistant, task, generate script for YouTube video on topic, format, hook, intro, 3 main points with details, call to action, outro. So I don't think this was that efficient, the RTF. User generate a script. The task is to generate an app that is a script for YouTube video. Okay, so maybe we need to refine this one, and then let's try the minimalist. Generate a YouTube video script based on topic. Okay, so it's not getting that it's an app. I want to build an app. So let's prompt again just to make sure. So I use sometimes the CAR framework, so context, action, and result. So we just give it some context. The user inputs are always prompts that are to be. Okay, so I just drafted something. So the user inputs are always prompts that are to be given to the AI app builder or an LLM generator. The output should be based on the framework and should reflect, okay, let's delete this. It should reflect the fact that it will be copied and pasted into another LLM to generate something. Refine the way the output is generated into a prompt polish app to ensure that the output is ready to be copied into another LLM to generate the thing they asked in the input. So I use the CAR framework most of the time, which is context, ask, and then result. So you can name it however you want. You just give it the background of what's going on, and then you give it the ask of what you wanted to do, and then the result of how you wanted to do that, or where it's going to be, or what's the end result of your ask. This way, it's really good for the LLM to understand what you're telling it, and it's going to give you better results. So let's try this. All right, so it's generating. We're going to generate now. We're going to see how this works. I ran out of credits, so maybe I need to buy myself credits. But let's see how this changes things and if it's going to be a bit better. So if I refresh, can I? Yeah, I'm just out of credits altogether. So I want an app that generates YouTube scripts. So if I click RTF, okay, now I need to buy credits. I need to create an account. Let's see how that works out. Okay, so this is not working. The buy credits, create an account. I don't have that page. So let's ask it to make that page. All right, so now I'm gonna tell it that when we click on buy credits or create an account, I'm taken to a 404 page. So this is the context. I want to create a login system for our app that users can create accounts, purchase credits when they run out of the 3 free credits. That's included in the free tier. Login is only prompted when the user runs out of credit. This way it allows anonymous users to still use the prompt polisher with the 3 free credits. Once the user is logged in, take them back to the main page and show how much credits they have in the top section where we already mentioned credits. Okay, so this is my prompt. Let's send it. Let's see what happens now. All right, so we have a login system. I can see the login system. If I go back to app, I have 0 credits. I buy credits. I can log in or sign up. Let's sign up. So if I sign up, I'll write my email. And then we're going to write a password. And then we create an account. Okay, so we're signed up. Now, can I buy credits? Okay, how do I purchase credits? Stripe integration coming soon. All right, we need to integrate Stripe. So we need to integrate Stripe so that users can buy credits and they can use the app more. Yeah, I think this will be enough. Now, if I go to the cloud and I go to my usage, so if I go to AI, okay, there it is. I can see the usage here. So I used it 3 times. It says 3 times. So that's good to track. Now, let's make sure that we have this capped. Okay, so now it will enable Stripe integration for credit purchase. I need to add a Stripe restricted key. Now, this is done through Stripe. So if I go to Stripe and get an app restricted key, I can just paste it in here and it will automatically create a product and all that for me. So all I need is the restricted key. Now I have a restricted key saved up in my notes. So let me bring that key. All right, so I'll just copy that. I'll just paste it in here and I'll submit. And the good thing is that now, since this comes in a form box like this, whatever you paste in here is secure. So never paste in the key here, in the prompt box. Always paste it in the form that it gives you, because this goes back in the back end and it's secure. It goes in the keys, secret keys place. So here I have Stripe keys, and these are secured in the back end. They don't come in the front end. They're not there for people who can steal it, or for bots or bad people. So always input your keys here in the form box that the app prompts for you, Lovable prompts for you. Now it's asking me that's going to create a Stripe product, and this is what's the Stripe product called, 50 credit pack. It's for $5, so we're going to allow this. And I hope this is a fair price. I mean, $5 for 50 credits, that should be fair price. If I start getting abused and I feel myself getting broke, I'm gonna change the price or up the price, inflation and stuff. But yeah, okay, so let's wait for the result. Okay, so this is done. So if I click buy credits now, purchase credits, I should be taken to a Stripe checkout page. Nice, 5 credits, so you can confirm and buy it. This is great. So now I have my app ready. I can publish it here. So it's going to publish to domain. So I have a security warning. Let's say leaked password protected disabled. Leaked password protection is currently disabled. we are gonna try to fix this issue first. So, okay, there are more issues. User could permanently delete their credit balance without authorization. Okay, so let's try to fix these issues. If we click update, okay, so here we can add context for our app. Example of helpful security knowledge. This is a prototype project. This app is used internally, so none of these. Don't use knowledge to dismiss legitimate security issues. Let's keep these issues because we're going to publish this app, even though it's not in the main domain, but we want to make sure that my AI keys or AI credits don't get abused. So now it's updating, it's trying to understand what are the security issues, and then it should give me this try to fix the issues. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so it said what's going on. So this is the medium issues, critical issues that we need to address. Then it recommends some remediation approach. So let's fix all critical security issues. Nice, you can just click it and it just lay out or say what the critical issues are and what we need to fix. So let's just do that. Okay, so did we fix the issues? Let's go back to the security scan and it's updating again. So we can test the secure credit flow. That's nice. Okay, so maybe we can test it. Nice, so it's gonna test it for us. It's gonna take screenshots. Ooh, how are you gonna take screenshots? Refine screenshot taken. Nice, the app is deployed. It's currently showing correctly. I can't see the app though. If I refresh, okay, the app is here. No logs yet. No authenticated requests have been made. Please log in and try to attempt a prompt refiner. So if I try to attempt build a crazy app, let's try it. So co-star, okay, I need to purchase credits. I can't do it without purchasing credits. So this should be fine. Check edge function logs. So do I have any logs? So if I go here, I have any logs. Okay, I do have some logs. Great. So let's check them out. And if we go back to the security scan, there is still one security issue. User can manipulate their own credit balance. So we need to fix this issue or try to find a solution for it. So let's update first and see if we can fix this issue specifically. All right, I'm getting nervous. Is this app gonna finish? Is it gonna happen? Are we gonna have an app in one day? This is my first app. This is the first test. But I'm confident that it will finish and then we'll have it published and then we'll move on to the next app tomorrow. Oh, I'm getting more errors. Great, great. Yeah, maybe I went overboard with the whole payment thing. Should have just had an app just for a show. But we can still fix it. It's detecting the issues for security, so that's great. So would you like me to explain the policy issue in more detail, or shall we proceed with creating the migration to fix all the remaining RLC issue? Fix all the remaining policy issues. All right, so this is the policy issues that it needs to fix. and it's fixing them in the database. So great. Let's wait to see how that is done. Okay, it's fixed both conflicting RLC issues. The only remaining is the leaked password. So this is a warning. I don't think this is a critical issue, but these ones are critical. Attackers could create unlimited free credits for any users. Oh my god. So it just keeps popping up. Let's update again and try to fix these issues. Alright, so I have still 2 more issues. Add missing insert policy to lock down credit balance table, and then enable leaked password protection. Okay, let's finish the critical issue first, which is the error, and then we'll go to the warning, which is the leaked password thing. And let's hope nothing pops up now after we fix this, because the more we fix issues, the more issues we get. But this is app development. I mean, thank God we're not doing any code here. We're just like talking to some LLM in, native language, which is great. So let's see. Okay, so we fixed the errors. Now we just have this leaked password protection disabled. We just need to fix that. So enable leaked password protection. Let's go for that. So then we can go without any security issues and publish this safely. And I'm going to have a page where I'm going to put in all the apps that I make during these 30 days. We're going to call this page madeinlovable.com. So we'll have all these there. Now, did this fix the user? Go to settings, cloud authentication, enable leaked password. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go to settings, cloud. Where is the cloud? Labs, cloud. Where is cloud? Integration, cloud. Okay, there it is. Manage permissions, I think. And then here we need to enable authentication. Leaked password. This is not here. Perhaps it's here. And if we go here, where is it? Cloud. And then authentication. Where is that? Advanced settings. I don't think this is there. Users, storage. And let's tell it that I can't find this setting because it says settings, cloud, but I can't find. If I go to settings, there is no cloud. The lead password setting isn't currently available through Lovable cloud authentication configuration. This is a known limitation. All right, so I'm just gonna stick with this issue. Review security. This is ignored now. I hope that's not a big deal. But let's just update. Let's review the security. Okay, we can't update. I think it's run. Try to fix all security issues. And let's just chat. Let's ask it. Will this cause any issues with users? Will I be subject to malware abuse? And let's just ask it. So chat mode is great for asking questions or planning or doing things that are not executing the build. So we just need to know some stuff. So now it's checking. Let me review your application security posture to address your concerns about user issues and potential malware abuse. Your current protections are strong, so that's great. These are all checked in. Payment verification, RLS policies. Great. Okay, so it's recommending some stuff. Filter all responses, suspicion patterns, log suspicious activity, limit. Okay. Require login for all usage. No. Add output content filtering. Add abuse detection logging. Let's do that. Let's add abuse detection logging. Let's see. Okay, but I think our app is ready now. If we publish, so let's update and publish. and then we can start using this app. I can send it to you guys, and you guys can check it out, use it, play around with it, try to hack it. And if you hack it, please don't abuse my credits. And yeah, let's see if I'm broke by next week, so you will know that this app didn't work, and there are issues in security that we need to address first. All right, so it added logging for abuse. Let's update. Let's check the app. All right, so it's here. I have 3 credits here. Great. So let's try it out. I want to create an app that makes my apps secure. Yeah, now this is an issue for me. Let's create the chain of thought. Let's see. It failed to refine prompt. Please try again. Okay, so there is an issue. So let's try to find what the issue is. And I'm going to use chat to find the issue first before we do anything. And this is always my way to do this, because with chat it's better to analyze and go through the code base. And by the way, chat I think uses 1 credit. So yeah, so I have 171 credits. I hope this lasts me the entire month. I don't think so, but let's stay optimistic. Now I can see the problem clearly. Okay, so there is a problem. It analyzed it. Current flow for anonymous users has some issue. All right. Okay, so it says it fixed the issue. Let's update and let's see the issue. Okay, I'm getting new security issues, 2 infos. All right, no security issues. This is out of date. Let's update it. Did we publish though? It's updating. No changes to publish. Okay, I think it published. Let's refresh here and let's try again. Create an app that refines prompts. And let's use the co-star method and let's see if this works. Okay, this works. Great. It takes from my credits. Very nice. Now, if I refresh, I'm getting 3 credits again. So this is not good. Okay, so let's chat again. This is taking longer than I have expected, but hey, this is the whole point of this, is to learn and execute and finish the app. So I'm not gonna leave this until I'm done and the app is ready to be used and not abused. Yeah, I'm bored, as you can see, so come on. The issue you're observing is purely cosmetic visuals, looking at the user credits TS limits. When an anonymous user, it always shows 3 credits because the client doesn't know how many credits the user has actually used. It can't query the anonymous usage table, so it defaults showing 3 credits. However, when a user tries to use the service correctly blocks them if they exceeded their limits. Let's test that. I want an app that helps me get food recipes. All right, so we're gonna test it. So 1 time. Okay, now it's 1 credits. Okay, actually it's working, but the visual of it is not. So if we refresh, we're back to 3 credits. If I try again, all right, I need to wait. Now I'm at 0 credits. I refresh. I'm gonna try again. And all this is costing me credits, but yeah, it's testing. We're testing. So let's try the blueprint. Okay, I can't. I need to log in. Now, if I close this, let's close this, and let's say I will log in from another browser. Just open another browser. Go there. Can I use this? Create a new app. Co-star. All right, nice. Okay, so we're good. We're good. This is only cosmetic, visual. Nice. So what is it suggesting here? Create a new edge function, update, combine both. Okay, right now, let's implement the plan. Let's just implement the plan. Let's see if this is gonna fix it. All right, let's wait and see what this does. All right, so it says it's done. Let's update. There are security warnings again. These are outdated. Let's update them. And let's go back. No new changes. So let's check it out. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, so now it's showing 0. Now, this is not very visible, but it's showing 0 out of 3, which is great. If I go to another browser, I open this, it's showing 0. Great. This app is great so far. All right, so I think we're done. Great first day. I'm gonna publish this app. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below so you guys can check it out, play around with it. Do subscribe to see how much I do in this challenge, if I pull it through or if I burn out soon. But I am gonna do 30 apps in 30 days, so let's stick to that. I will see you in the next video.